claimed to be gay, but you weren't gay, and yet you never had sex with anyone ever on that show.
I could never follow. That was too complicated. Yeah. Whatever you just said, I guess I agree with.
Just go along with it. Now, you grew up in Hollywood. Your dad was a very famous Hollywood cowboy, singing, and Tex Ritter, and you turned out good, which I think is a rarity with Hollywood children.
My God.
And you went to high school right across the street.
There you go.
We do the show here in Hollywood, and right across the street is Hollywood High School.
I could hit it with a baseball.
Yeah, and it's where you went. I mean, that's
where you... Yeah, I was actually a student body president at Hollywood High.
Really?
Since you asked.
Wow.
Really?
Congratulations.
Yeah, ran unopposed, but no, that's years ago.
What positive changes did you make in the school during your tenure?
Red and white trash cans.
Red and white trash cans? Really?
Yeah, we had a debate on whether to go with the night in Venice or just keep it to the old England prom.
Oh, and what did you go with?
I don't remember.
Really? You don't remember? Why?
No, but I'll tell you what we did do. You know, I wasn't into acting then, but my friend Joe Landon and I, we wrote this sketch to help sell student body cards. And since the student body president got to be the Sheik, which is the team name, Hollywood High.
Yeah, and it's timely as ever.
Yeah. Well, the Chic condom is very nice.
Yes, yes.
Big joke. Then I went to the USC Trojans.
Oh, I see.
So I was always protected. But that was the humor in the '60s. So I became super chic, and I had a little friend named Ahab, who was my ward. So it was Batman and Robin, you know, because that was a big TV show then. So we did plays, and then there was a little cartoons about it. So for a few years I was there. It wasn't just the Chic, it was Super Chic.
When you say little friend, was he a midget? Or is he...
He was a close personal friend of Super Chic.
Oh, I see. Yes. Hello. Now, over at Hollywood High School, they have a lot of celebrities, famous people that went to that school, I guess, painted on the side. There are huge murals there. It's unlike any other school in the country, I would imagine. And there's so many very famous people that went there. We sent a camera over there to take a look around at John Ritter's alma mater. Take a look, Hollywood High School.
Well, let's see. I know we have Judy Garland, and this must be Rudolph Valentino, the Sheik.
Carol Burnett, Cher.
Mr. T.
I don't know.
You know who this is?
That's John Ritter.
John Ritter.
John Ritter?
John Ritter.
Yeah.
He went to Hollywood High School, right?
Okay.
So don't you think he deserves to be up there?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think John Ritter deserves to be up there, because, I mean, he's better than, like, the dude in The Matrix.
My name is Frank Saley. I'm the stage manager at Hollywood High School.
Will you put John Ritter on that mural?
If I were doing the mural, I would put him up there, definitely. Yeah.
So that's a promise, then?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, but our job is... It's not done, is it? Because you're not on the mural.
Well, I don't know if it's just people in Hollywood High, because Gloria Swanson, when she was old enough to go to high schools, there were no high schools in this country.
How did she get on?
And Cantinflas, who is the big star of Mexico.
Oh, is that who that is?
Cantinflas. Bruce Lee's on there.
Did Bruce Lee go to Hollywood High?
I know Ricky Nelson and Carol went there, but I think Judy Garland went to school at MGM.
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Moses didn't go to school.
I am not going to rest
was not there
until your face is on that thing over there.
No.
And in fact, here's what it might look like if John Ritter's face was on the wall at Hollywood High. There we go. But I tell you what, we're going to do it.
That was actually my first Halloween costume.
It was?
Yeah. I went as Judy.
It's a magic night here.
No, actually, it was my last Halloween costume. Oh my God!
Maybe you haven't exercised the Jack Tripper character yet. Out of
I haven't. I haven't gotten him all cleansed.
Well, I'm going to see to it. I'm right here.
You, Jimmy.
I'm watching over that building, and I guarantee you, by the end of the year, we get your face on that school.
Well,
or there's going to be hell to pay. All right. John Ritter is here. Jamie Kennedy is here. We'll be right back with John and Jamie. Trevor Burnell, he's a break dancer. He's a popper and locker. You can clap for him if you like. Go crazy. Yeah. With John Ritter and Jamie Kennedy. It's, you know, it's somewhere between entertaining and disturbing. It's like dancing combined with a bone disease. But it is.
Oh wow! Isn't all dancing like that with these young people nowadays?
So you, when you were a kid, you wanted to be a baseball player.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you were a big Dodger fan.
Still am.
Still are a big Dodger fan?
I was there Friday night. Yeah.
Who's your favorite player?
Well, it used to be Mike Piazza. Before that, it was Garvey. Before that, it was Duke Snider.
Oh my goodness!
And Wally Moon.
You have no idea.
But
you hit
now,
my two all-time favorite players: Mike Piazza and Steve Garvey, #1.
Mike Piazza's trade was the second worst trade in the history of baseball. The first, of course, was the Babe from the Red Sox.
Yeah.
To the Yankees, but I couldn't believe he's the greatest hitting catcher that. But Paul DeLuca is thrilling to watch.
Yeah, well, LaDuca,
yeah.
LaDuca, yeah, but he's a great player. But when Mike Piazza went, it was my heart was broken. But when Steve Garvey, you probably don't care about this, Jamie, but Steve Garvey was a great player. He was maybe the most popular Dodger ever during the 70s. He was a great player, and he wanted a 3-year contract for like $2 million, and they said, "See ya, pal," and they let him go to the Padres. And then you know what he did? He took the Padres to the World Series.
Yes,
That's what he did.
Yes,
wow.
Yeah.
Right.
They got killed in the World Series, but yeah.
Exciting.
And that's the story of Steve Garvey, little Jamie.
That's right.
Exciting stuff right there.
Find out when I was your age.
Once I get your head on that school across the street, I'm going to get him into the Hall of Fame.
Okay,
That's my next mission. Now, tell me about this 8 simple rules about your teenage daughter, which you're going to have to
Pretend you can't say the name.
Yeah, you're going to have to
8
shorten
simple rules for dating my teenage daughter.
dating?
Just know it.
Dating my
Own it
teenage
and know
daughter.
it.
Yes, you
The teenage daughter knows him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Can I tell the story?
Oh,
You
no.
tell the story, John.
Well, no, they were going to go see his movie, which I'm seeing Thursday night.
Much
Malibu
love.
Yeah.
Much love.
You're not going to be there. You don't have to be there.
No, I'm going to be here.
He's going to be here, yeah.
That's
JK.
right. But Kaylee was going to go to the premiere of his movie, but we had to work late, and she got bitter all of a sudden. She just got, really because she couldn't see Jamie's movie. And
really? Is she in love with him?
Well, everybody loves her.
I love her.
People.
Well,
She's
sure,
nice.
yeah.
But then she said that, he's really nice, but, he lied about his age. I said, well, how old did you think he was? And she said, well, he told me he was 15. And no, how old did you tell? And then she's really like 32. And I went,
I thought I was,
oh, my God, he's an old man. Oh, God.
I think I told her I was 16.
Yeah.
Did you really?
No, I met her last year at Up Fronts in New York.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you've seen the show, she's like 14, going on
No,
like.
she was 16.
Oh, sorry, Josh, she was 15. She was like, I saw her in a nightclub at like 4 in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't her.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
You're not
That was
keeping,
Hillary Duff.
You're
Oh,
not
that was
keeping
Hillary-
a good handle on your teenage daughter,
Anyway,
are you?
she's 14 going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying right now, but she's a wonderful person.
You're saying things you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no, I said hello and how are you, and then I found out she was 14.
John,
and
I
said,
have an
"I'll see you
11-year-old daughter, and we were watching Nick at Night about a month ago, and Three's Company came on, and she saw you, and she says, "That's the guy from 8 Rules for Dating."
No.
And she said, "But that's before he got old and fat." Yeah.
Well, see?
And then I told her, I'm going to tell him that you said that, and she was horrified.
No, she's like a news reporter. That was fine. It's very tough sometimes being a celebrity, and you have your history. It's like when we saw that thing, you and I were there with Sarah and Amy. We went to the ABC, and you see the history of ABC for 50 years. The first time I was there at one of those, I met Henry Winkler, and that was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were just starting out, and now we're both,
That's why I started out fat, because I won't have anything to really look back at.
Well, you could get very, very thin.
See, I'm a long-time planner. I'm running a marathon.
We get very scared. We get very thin.
All right. Well, we have a very thin young man coming out in a moment. Mo Rocca from The Daily Show. He's a very funny guy, and he's going to come out and be very funny with John Ritter and Jamie Kennedy. We'll be right back.